that in mind, if this Dulce is real, then they would have the ability to very easily take a spacecraft from Dulce to one of the many tunnel entrances that are here in Colorado. I have found 3 so far on Google Earth. They make no attempt to hide these, no attempt to block them off from civilians, but you can tell that they are military oriented because there are very, very strange military structures near every one of these, but there are no signs, there are no warnings, there isn't a camo dude in a truck like at Area 51 waiting for you. Apparently, if you wander too far in, then you'll be lucky if anybody hears from you again. My husband is in the military. He works at a base right next to NORAD. He is not allowed to tell me anything. Nothing. I had asked him about it, and he gave me the simple answer of, do you want me to end up dead? Well, obviously I told him no. But that right there had said enough. Sometimes people say more with what they don't say. Now, it could just be me reading into something that just isn't there. Or there really is something here. I honestly hope that there's somebody out there that can prove all this wrong with logical thinking in a civil manner. I do not want a bashing session on anybody. This is not what this is about. This is about finding out what we need to know. Now, I can understand that the government wants to keep certain things secret, because to be quite honest with you, I don't think a lot of people will be comfortable knowing that we have these strange beings that like to do genetic testing on us living among us. That would freak us out. To get back to the point of this video, Dulce is supposed to be the epicenter of every underground secret base in this country. There are supposed to be well over 100 underground bases in this country. There are supposed to be tunnels that connect all of these secret bases. And the way I understand it is that the town of Dulce in New Mexico lies over a crossroads of these tunnels. So as far as I understand it, the base is not underneath of Dulce itself. It is underneath of Archuleta Mesa in Colorado, and the tunnels intersect underneath of Dulce. Some of you are probably wondering why we don't take some sort of ground penetrating equipment up there and see if there are any anomalies in the soil structure and the rock structure below that and all that kind of stuff. Well, there are a few different things that pose a problem with that philosophy. First and foremost, Archuleta Mesa is part of an Indian reservation. Basically, that means you cannot go there unless you are at least part Indian and have proof of that. Or if you have enough money to pay for an Indian guide. Now, just because you pay for an Indian guide does not mean that you are going to get what you want. A lot of people have attempted to have these locals take them where they want to go. There are several natives to that reservation that have seen strange things. They know where tunnels go into the sides of the mountain, but they won't take you there. They don't like to go there. They skirt around it. There were accounts of the side of a mountain opening up and flying saucers coming out, and the mountain closing back up, and it looked like it was normal. A normal rock foundation. There are several different reasons that you can't just take equipment up there. Number one, like I said, is because it's an Indian reservation. They're not going to show you what you want. Second of all, if they do decide to guide you, I highly doubt they're going to let you take some bulky pieces of equipment all around their land to go poking and prodding around. Thirdly, if you were able to get the machinery up there, you probably wouldn't find anything at all. The reason I say this is because it has been reported 90% of these underground bases are comprised of already existing natural caverns. Well, if it's already existing, then it's not really hiding, is it? If we already know that there's natural caverns there and we take equipment and we see that there's a big hollow spot there, then it would mean nothing at all. And that's only assuming that the machine would pick it up. Because apparently everything in these underground bases is highly magnetized. Well, anything that's magnetized is going to fuck with a piece of electrical equipment. Not only that, but apparently these things are so well insulated with the molten rock, and apparently they are lined with rubber, which all that would do is pretty much fuck up your signal by bouncing it back. You're probably not going to find anything. So that part of it is most likely out of the question.